We live in a world that demands constant connection. Being unavailable is often seen as a weakness. But what if I told you that true strength lies in stepping back? When you choose to be unavailable, you reclaim your time and energy. This act of self-preservation can be transformative. It allows you to focus on what truly matters. Imagine a life where you are present, not just physically but emotionally and mentally as well. This is the power of unavailability. It is about creating space for yourself to breathe, to think, and to simply be. When you are constantly available, you spread yourself thin. You give your energy away to every demand and distraction. But when you choose to be unavailable, you gather that energy back to yourself. You create a reservoir of strength within. This allows you to engage with the world from a place of wholeness, not depletion. Think about the people you admire. Those who seem to command respect effortlessly. They are not always available, are they? They choose their time and their company carefully. This selective presence is not about being aloof or unfriendly. It is about valuing one's time and energy. These individuals understand that every yes to something means saying no to something else. By being selective about where they invest their energy, they make a powerful statement. They show the world that their time and attention are precious. This approach requires a shift in perspective. We are conditioned to believe that being busy equals being important. But true importance lies in making conscious choices. It is about aligning your actions with your values. Carl Jung, the renowned Swiss psychiatrist, believed that withdrawing from the world is essential for psychological growth. He called this process individuation. According to Jung, we all have a shadow self, a part of us that we keep hidden. This shadow self contains all the aspects of ourselves that we deem unacceptable or undesirable. By withdrawing from external distractions, we can confront our shadow selves. We can integrate these hidden parts into our conscious awareness. This process of integration is not always easy. It requires us to face our fears, insecurities, and doubts. But it is through this difficult work that we achieve wholeness. You might notice something interesting happen when you start choosing unavailability. People who are used to having unlimited access to you might resist. They might try to guilt you, or make you feel bad for setting boundaries. Their reactions reveal a lot about their intentions. Those who genuinely care about you will respect your need for space. They will understand that your unavailability is not a rejection of them, but an act of self-care. However, those who are used to manipulating you will try to undermine your efforts. They might become demanding, passive-aggressive, or even angry. These reactions are a sign that you are on the right track. By setting boundaries, you are challenging their control. Section 5. The sacred art of conserving psychic energy. We only have a finite amount of energy each day. Jung referred to this as psychic energy. When we are constantly reacting to external stimuli, we deplete this energy. This leaves us feeling drained, overwhelmed, and disconnected from ourselves. Every interaction, every decision, every thought requires energy. Impulsive reactions in particular are huge energy drains. They pull us away from our center and leave us feeling scattered. Conserving psychic energy is about becoming aware of where we are leaking energy. It's about making conscious choices about how we spend our time, who we interact with, and what we allow into our mental space. Section 6. Individuation, a journey towards self-discovery. Individuation is a lifelong journey of becoming who we are truly meant to be. It is about shedding the masks we wear for others and embracing our authentic selves. This process requires us to spend time alone with ourselves, to reflect on our experiences, and to listen to the whispers of our soul. It is in the silence of our own company that we discover our true desires, our values, and our purpose. This journey is not always easy. It can be scary to face ourselves without the distractions of the outside world. Section 7. The empowerment of setting boundaries. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect. It is about communicating your needs and limits to others. It is about saying no to what drains you and yes to what nourishes you. When you set boundaries, you are essentially drawing a line in the sand. You are saying, this is what I will accept, and this is what I will not accept. Boundaries are not about controlling others. They are about taking control of yourself. Setting boundaries can feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you are used to people-pleasing. You might worry about disappointing others or creating conflict. However, the more you practice setting boundaries, the easier it becomes. Section 8. From guilt and loneliness to clarity and strength. Choosing yourself can sometimes lead to feelings of guilt and loneliness, especially if you are surrounded by people who are threatened by your growth. You might feel guilty for saying no or for prioritizing your own needs. You might also experience loneliness as you distance yourself from relationships that no longer serve you. This loneliness is a natural part of the process. It is a sign that you are shedding old patterns and making space for something new. Embrace the silence and solitude. Use this time to connect with yourself on a deeper level. As you move through the initial discomfort, you will emerge stronger, clearer, and more aligned with your true self. Section 9. Embracing the power of choosing yourself. Choosing yourself is not selfish, it is essential. When you choose yourself, you are choosing your well-being, your growth, and your happiness. You are saying yes to a life that is authentic and fulfilling. The world will try to convince you that your worth lies in your availability, your productivity, and your willingness to please others. But you are worthy simply because you exist. You are worthy of love, respect, and happiness. Choose yourself, even when it's hard. Choose yourself, even when it means being misunderstood. Choose yourself, even when it means walking alone for a while. The journey might not be easy, but it will be worth it.